Damn, I miss Joel. Okay, so if you like action and mayhem, you'll probably not be into this episode. Then again, action and mayhem isn't the hallmark of this show, so if that's what you're looking for, what are you doing here? What made the first season so great for me were the character interactions, and yeah, we've had a few of those in the second season, but nothing as impactful as the first. Until now.
I knew this was gonna be a flashback episode. Everybody expected that. Well, of course we did after how the last episode ended, but I didn't expect the Flash to start so far back.
Yet even that scene was meaningful, and every scene with Joel and Ellie.
It was pretty much the Joel and Ellie show.
As it was last season, and really, this reminded me of what made the first season so great. The growing relationship between the two, Joel doing his best to be the best dad for Ellie, Ellie finally having a childhood.
Well, for a few years at least.
This story breaks down what happened with Joel and Ellie over the last 5 years, giving us snippets of their life around Ellie's birthdays.
And slowly, we see that there's something gnawing at Ellie about what happened in Salt Lake City.
Which all comes to a head around Eugene.
Turns out, Eugene was so much of a bigger deal than expected.
Well, it only solidified what Ellie had been suspecting for a while, but yeah, it badly dented their relationship, and it made the end, which we know is coming, even more tragic than it already was.
But come on! If there was a chance at redemption, why did Joel not put up a fight when it happened?
Guilt. Maybe Ellie might have been able to forgive him in time, but he couldn't anymore.
That's the price he was talking about.
I really loved this episode. The relationship between Ellie and Joel was pitch perfect, and it really highlights how different the show is now that he's gone.
Different good or different bad?
It's quite different. It's way more violent, and this bond is missing, which really affects the show.
There's a world of difference between following a show where two strangers grow closer together and end up doing anything for each other, and one where it's really all about revenge. If you set out on a path of revenge, you first dig 2 graves. Yes, we know.
Okay, I'm still not happy about Joel's fate, but we don't watch a show like this one expecting a fairy tale ending. This is an apocalyptic world. Nothing good will last.
Speaking of apocalypse, what happened between Ellie and Nora? I mean, we got to Ellie walking towards the hotel where Jesse, Dina, and Tommy are after the flashback. What happened? I fear this might be answered in a flashback next week. Another one? And you can bet it won't be as sweet as this one was.
So, these were our thoughts on the Last of Us episode, The Price. But what did you think of it? Please leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you like what we do,
and how we do it,
and you feel you'd like to help us out,
please consider joining our Patreon.
As long as you can afford it, of course.
We'll leave a link to it in the description and pinned comment.
Thanks for watching, and we'll speak to you again next time.